At GitLab, we have a suite of AI products that we call GitLab Duo, and they're kind of built on top of our DevOps platform. So GitLab, a few years ago, kind of built the category of DevOps platforms. We built the end-to-end platform where you can plan, create, verify, test, deploy, monitor your code, make sure that it's secure and compliant. And, that was really the foundation for our approach to AI. And when you think about AI, there's so much time that developers spend. But really, when it comes to writing code, what we found in our DevOps survey was only about 24% of that time was writing code. And that kind of goes back to what Danny was just saying. A lot of people are kind of trying to figure out how to unlock the benefits of AI. But if you're only focused on that writing code piece, you're missing, almost 80% of the work that your development teams are doing. You're missing the security parts, you're missing the planning parts, you're missing the code maintenance and testing that Danny mentioned. And so there's really a lot more to it than writing code. And that was kind of the backbone of our philosophy around AI. And the platform, really gave us an opportunity to solve for that because we were already supporting development teams throughout the entire SDLC. And so Duo kind of gave us, the opportunity to supplement all of those different stages with AI. And at the foundation layer, privacy and transparency were extremely important to us. We're leveraging the right models for each use case. And that data store, that kind of single plane that we have throughout our platform really provides great context for all of the AI kind of workflows that you're bringing out. And so here's that look of that software development lifecycle. And you can see how AI supports all of those different phases, that other 80%. So there's discussion summaries of complicated issues and epics. There's code explanation when you're working in a part of the project that you're not familiar with. Test generation was something that we already mentioned. Code reviews, even vulnerability resolution and explanations. And I'll show a couple of those things today. So just to get started, we're going to go into this demo project, create a new issue. And within this issue, we have a GitLab Duo feature that will help you generate an issue description. And so I just picked kind of a random task for the day, updating the CI file to include dynamic application security testing. And so you hit submit, and this will populate the issue description with probably, I don't know about you, but probably a better issue description than I would have come up with myself, certainly more complete. And so you can, have a title, description, all the different tasks that you need. And from there, you'll see the power of the platform. You have the issue. From the issue, you can create the merge request. That merge request is going to be linked back to the issue through this little comment here. I'll assign this to myself, create the merge request, and then open GitLab's IDE. Within GitLab's IDE, we have GitLab Duo Chat, which is, kind of, our, really powerful part of our product. And so I'll open up the CI file, highlight the CI, and ask, how do I add Dast? How do I add Dast to this file? And you can see in Duo Chat, it'll, take that context by highlighting this code, it's going to pull in that context, but I can also pull in context from MRs, epics, issues, commits, pipelines, and I can access Duo Chat in my, browser on GitLab.com. You'll see the GitLab Duo Chat option, or you can access it in your local IDE if you're using the GitLab extension in VS Code, Visual Studio, or JetBrains IDEs. And so now I can copy over this suggestion from GitLab Duo Chat, and of course, because AI is never wrong, I'm not even going to look at the code. I'm just going to add it. Whoops. Just going to add that right into my CI and commit. So I can go back to the MR. And now in the MR, instead of, writing up my own MR description, I'll use Duo again to create this summary for me that can be my merge request description. Save that. The pipeline is now running. I ran one kind of similar change earlier to save us all from having to wait for the pipeline because we only have a few minutes here. And I see that this job failed. So I can go in and use our troubleshoot feature by clicking, or I can just invoke it with the troubleshoot / command. And this is going to read my kind of, logs here and the error messages and propose a way to fix the pipeline. So again, just bringing AI to all those different parts of the SDLC is really, powerful and helps free up all the other parts of that developer time that we were talking about. And when you think about producing more code, then you have more problems like this, and you need those AI features even more. And then lastly, just want to touch on the security piece. Through, the GitLab vulnerability report, you can kind of filter for any vulnerabilities where there's a resolution available, and you'll have that little duo icon there. And from there, you can open up that vulnerability, click explain or resolve this, and the resolve with AI will actually just go ahead and create a merge request to fix the vulnerability for you. So another really powerful feature that brings security into that AI workflow. While we wait for that, I'll touch on quickly the AI dashboard. This is really a demo dashboard. We don't have any great dashboards with public data that we can share, but this is just another way when you think about how do you roll out AI to your engineering teams, it's important to understand what is the value you're trying to get out of them, right? It's not just about, individual jobs. It's about all of those metrics that really matter to your team. And is AI helping you achieve those goals? Faster cycle times, higher deployment frequencies, fewer vulnerabilities. All of those things can get measured in this AI dashboard. So we'll go back, check out that vulnerability fix. You can see, this diff was created by GitLab Duo, and so one less vulnerability in the code base. And so I think I'm probably over time. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's GitLab Duo and kind of how we can bring AI to that entire SDLC and really unlock a lot of those different things that your software development teams are spending their time on.